Hey everyone, hope everything's going well. We're getting ready to wrap up this year. I can't believe it. We have about 3 weeks left. Basically, what we're going to be working on is this major project. You're going to have Sadlers. You're going to do this week, you're going to have next week, and then you're going to have your pre-test and your test, and then we're done. And you'll probably end up having at least one new ZLA, maybe two, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So let's talk about it. It's called problem-based learning. Okay, what is problem-based learning? Well, the definition says problem-based learning is a teaching method in which a complex real-world problem is used as the vehicle to promote student learning of concepts and principles as opposed to direct presentation of facts and concepts. In a nutshell, it means that you teach us. Instead of me standing up and teaching in front of you, which can be boring, you get to be the expert. You research, you do all of it, the behind the scene work, and you give us the most important information. This ends up being a pretty fun assignment because it's something that you are actually passionate about or at least interested in. And you go through the steps of what the problem is, how to make it better, and then you give us a solution. Okay, so what do I have to do? Well, I told you today to start brainstorming some ideas. So at this point, you want to continue thinking or narrow it down, things that you want to invent, fix, or make better. I like to make a list with 3 categories: home, school, and community. And then I like to narrow it down to 1 from each section and pick the one that I think will be the most interesting to me, maybe the easiest to find information about and research. Some of you may want to solve a really big issue, which is awesome. However, this is a 2 to 2.5 week project. You may not have the time or resources to solve those issues. So keep that in mind. Okay, some things to think about. First of all, you may work by yourself, or you can work with a buddy. Yes, a friend, I said it, from any of my 4 classes. The only caveat is I must teach them. You can't pull a student from another class. They have to be my student. Okay, it is your choice. If you and a friend work on it, you need to make sure that I know what everyone did. I did this page, she did that page. He did this page, I did that page. Make sure it is a fair split of the work, because that's what you're going to get graded upon. You will have to put together a presentation. Please see the ones I attached to this email. I have 4 of them. 3 are PowerPoints and 1 is a website. You will need to add voice recordings or voiceovers to it like you are presenting it in class. Some options of how to present it could be from Prezi, create a website, Adobe Sparks, which Ms. Patel showed us in January, February, or PowerPoint. You can insert voiceovers of recordings. You can add YouTube to it. You can do a Screen-O-Matic, which I'm doing right now, which shows you a picture of me and I'm talking as I'm presenting. You must include a bibliography or a works cited page. It should include a minimum of 3 works cited or 3 resources. You should collect research from at least 3 sources. Some examples of resources could be a website, a television or movie documentary, or YouTube channel. Please check that your sources are reputable. .org and .gov are usually trustworthy websites. Keep that in mind. When you have decided on your idea, I want to know what it is. We may have to tweak something, or it may be a perfect idea. Thursday this week, 10 to 12 and 1 to 2:30 via Teams, and Friday the same times, 10 to 12 and 1 to 2:30 via Teams. I want you to go on Teams to meet with me, like a conference. Our conference may take 2 minutes, or it could take 10. It just depends on the idea. I will be on there. As soon as I see that you're there, I will connect with you. You may have to wait. There may be a line, if you will, just like it would be in class, and we would take numbers. If you email me too, you can always say, hey, Ms. Enders, can I come in on this time? That's fine as well. I really want to talk to you face to face so that we can get you started on the right foot. Once you get the green light, you can start working on your project. On Monday of next week, I will email you the available check-in times. And you should check in with me at least one time next week. Even if it's just to say, hey, Miss Enders, this is what I've been doing so far. Even if you feel confident and you're going through this and you're really gung-ho and excited and it's coming all together, I want to check in with you. If you're having difficulties, perfect time to check in with me. I'm going to have pretty much my whole day open Monday through Friday just to check in with you. The only time I may take a break is during lunch, but I could also have a working lunch with you if we're trying to get in as many students as we can. Work for the next 2 to 2.5 weeks. Okay, you will have to work on this PBL. That's why I'm having you check in with me, because I want to make sure you're doing okay and that you don't have any questions and that it's getting done, because it is a test grade. You will have Sadlier assignments, and I've already talked to you about that. You're going to finish this week the 2 assignments. You're going to finish next week the 2 assignments, and then the last week of school, you will have your pre-test on Monday, and you will have your actual test on Tuesday, which is what we do all the time. And you will most likely have at least 1 New ZLA day, if not 2 New ZLA assignments. And you can do that. I'll make them available on, let's say, Tuesday, and I'll say they'll be due on like Thursday. So you'll have time to work on it. But when you're working on this may not even take you 2 weeks. It could. Research may take you a few days, and then putting it together and really adding those special touches to be proud of your presentation. That's probably what's going to take the bulk of the time. The only thing I would suggest of everything is that when I assign Sadlier, get it done early in the week so it's done and out of the way. You don't even have to worry about it. And that's basically it. If you have any questions, please email me. Please try to get in on the teams. If you owe me work, you can certainly turn it in. I am continuing to put grades in. I know ClassLinks and PowerSchool was down over the weekend, so a lot of the grades didn't get put in that some of you were sending to me. It's okay. Don't ever worry about submitting work to me with a screenshot or something like that, because everything that I assign you that I know of has a timestamp. It shows me when it was done. So even if it was done last Tuesday, but I didn't get it in or to look at it until yesterday, I saw that you got it done last Tuesday. Okay? Yeah, so I look forward to talking with you and hearing some of your ideas. I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you this week during our time of conferencing on Teams. All right, talk to you later. Bye.